they are using their new romantic partner or fling, if you will, if it's not serious and they just want intimacy, they're using that partner to get over you. But they don't want you to move on. They want you to stay stuck. Even if they don't want you anymore, even if they're not romantically involved or anything like that, they want control over you. So you, as the old supply, have to make the decision. Do I want to continue having a friendship? Do I want anything to do with this narcissistic individual? You, as the person, have to understand that narcissists don't think like we normal people do. We normal people get over romantic relationships. They break up with the person that they're no longer interested in and they move on. Narcissistic individuals use new supply, the new relationship, to get over the old supply, to try to get away from the shame, the hurt, the whatever was done, if it was emotional abuse, mental abuse, SA, any type of harm that was done to the old supply. They don't want to deal with that shame. So instead of saying, okay, we're done, I don't want to have this relationship no more, they automatically go into a new relationship. Sometimes, well, still being with the old supply. So they're, talking sweetly to the next person. The next person falls for that, but they themselves don't want to let go of their old supply. They want control over the new supply. They don't think like we do. Okay? Like I said just now, they use the new supply, the new relationship, to get over the shame, the guilt, the hurt that they caused the old relationship that they had prior. They don't think like we do, which is kind of sick and twisted if you sit back and really think about it. It also stems from any trauma that they may have endured as children. They are trying to find ways to escape that because they themselves don't heal from that either. So they go into adulthood, going into relationships thinking, oh, this person's going to give me what I want and what I need. Meanwhile, they're being completely heartless to the person that they're in the relationship with, having multiple side pieces, side chicks, side dudes. Well, the supply in question, the current supply that they have, is sitting there thinking, what am I doing wrong? Why are they going on to somebody else when I'm the one being there for them, when I'm the one helping them? Narcissists don't take help, if ever. They don't go to counseling. They don't go to therapy. They don't deal with their trauma or the hurt that they cause people in their lives, whether it be a family member or a romantic partner or a spouse. They do not care. That's the one thing you have to understand. Dealing with narcissistic individuals, I don't care if it's mom, dad, sibling, aunt, uncle, cousin, grandparents, friends in your workplace, romantic partners that you may have had. These people don't heal like we do. They don't face their problems head on. They would just rather skip to various relationships in order to not deal with the traumatic outcome or the hurt that they caused their old supply. They don't think like we do. They don't heal like we do. They don't see things like we do. It's a very sick, twisted concept in how they deal with things in life. They look for various forms of validation from strangers. They help strangers more than they do family members or romantic partners and or spouses. It's very sick. That's just it in a nutshell. Please follow Lee Hammock, Raw Motivations. There's a couple other people on here who specialize in dealing with narcissistic individuals, dealing with narcissistic abuse. I just mentioned two of the people that I follow on here. They're more equipped to break things down in this predicament for you than I can. I just gave you some examples. But hopefully this helps. This is not to harm or harass anybody. Good day. The answer is yes. They do that so they can deflect from their behavior, project it onto you, and then make themselves look like the victim. I hope you are safe and have a support system in your situation. This video is not to harm or harass anybody. Good day. Honest to God truth? No. It doesn't matter if it's a mom, dad, sibling, aunt, uncle, cousin, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. They don't change because they don't want to. They don't see anything wrong with their behavior. They think that if they put on this nice guy or a nice girl front, that they have people liking them. But people who have dealt with narcissistic abuse know how they are in private. So they put on this mask to put themselves out there as generous people, when in fact they'd help a stranger, but they won't help those closest to them. It could be their mom, dad, sibling, aunt, uncle, cousin, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife. They won't help those people, but they'll be a hero for somebody they don't know. And if you call them out on their shit, they're just gonna project and deflect and put that shit onto you to make you look like the bad guy in the story, when you're not the bad guy. You're the one that's suffering the most. But they don't want to be exposed for that. So they continuously put on a, hero's cape for the public. While in private, they treat everyone around them that loves them like complete shit. That person in their life is not going to change. Best thing to do is detach. Remove yourself. If you've got children, figure out a way to make it work. If it comes to the children, if you have children, figure out a schedule, work on it. If it gets really bad, you're going to have to get a restraining order put in place. Because these people, once they get rejected, they become obsessed. And that can become dangerous. Please be safe. Please make sure you have a support system for you in your situation. I don't wish this on anybody. This is one of the most painful things to have to go through. You sit there and you think, oh, this person is perfect. This is great. But in reality, that mask slips off, and then they show you who they truly are. And then you're sitting there going, what the fuck did I get myself into? What is this? It's not worth staying with a narcissistic person if they're not going to change. This person most likely will not change for you, even though they're telling everybody around them that they will. They won't. This video is not to harm or harass anybody. Good day. Now, in no way am I saying stay with the narcissist. What I'm saying is figure out a way to have where your children can interact with their parent. If you want them to call or have visits, you don't have to have, you can try to be cordial. You don't have to say, hey, I'm trying to make this work for us. You can just say, hey, I don't want anything to do with you unless it has something to do with the kids. You and I are not together anymore. We're not, it's not like how it used to be, but I'm doing this so that the kids can have you in their life. This has nothing to do with you and me. This has to do with the relationship that you have, that narcissistic partner, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife has with their children. Now, if it gets to a point where the narcissist doesn't make the necessary move to interact with their child via phone calls, visits, birthdays, holidays, whatever, then people need to come up with a schedule, meet with a judge, do a parenting plan, and hash that all out, and keep everything, emails, text messages, phone calls, call logs, screenshot, messages, if you need to document everything, because once you cut off your attention from the narcissist in your life, they will try to suck you back in. They will even use the kids to gain access to you, for those of you that have children. So you need to come up with a plan that's best for you, that suits you and your children. No, in no way am I saying take back the narcissist. No. No, because they're going to do exactly what they've been doing, except it's going to get worse, and they're going to drag you down with them. You have to decide when to say enough is enough and actually mean it and put boundaries in place. They're not going to like those boundaries, but they need to understand that you have to heal from what they did. And yes, they're going to have their flying monkeys, their new supply on your ass, but all you can do is block those people and move forward with your life and document everything from the flying monkeys and or the narcissist supporters. Okay? This video is not to harm or harass anyone. Good day.